One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cyclones will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They're gashing this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Throwing right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Bears will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Extending the play. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, let's go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Caught over the middle. It's Roy. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And the Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bears! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Lining up to add another. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee and they take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Missouri State.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Dude, you're just thinking holding the 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take it in. Take it in. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge... They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Try to get it to the edge. At the 35, he's loose. Open field on the right. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The defense going to stop the clock. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger.
Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Bears are flying down the field. Right back to the well. Open space at the 25. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Under fire. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee in this. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So So here comes the Bear offense. Toss to the outside. Oh, better look out. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on the first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick strike complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roy. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The snap sets up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Finds his man. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Defense going all in to stop the run. The give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to pound it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. From the gun. Give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for space, it's Pryor. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Got it! Touchdown, Missouri State! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Release to the back. They did not get it, and they'll lose the game by 1.